I'm a plumber and I'm on site for a job, and we've been pulling back. We probably pulled back about 10 pounds, 15 pounds of it looks like flesh type of stuff, meat, and we don't know what it is.
This man is the monster who brutally murdered a teenage girl in his home, chopped her up, and flushed her remains down the toilet. He could have gotten away with it if his neighbors hadn't hired a plumber to check what was clogging the drains. The plumber discovered something horrifying: human remains in the pipes, leading to the man's capture. On September 11, 2017, at around 8 p.m., an 11-year-old boy and his grandfather were fishing near Lake Ontario Harbour in Oshawa, Canada, when they noticed something strange in the water. To their horror, they discovered it was a woman's torso. This busy spot along the waterfront quickly became a disturbing crime scene. The questions that arose were numerous. Who was this woman? Where did she come from? Who wanted her dead? A post-mortem examination of the torso showed obvious signs of trauma, leading the police to rule the case as a homicide. After 2 months of comparing DNA, the police identified the victim as 18-year-old Rori Hache, who was last seen by her family in August 2017. Rori, described as a bright, beautiful, and kind girl who loved animals, aspired to be a veterinarian. Sadly, she struggled with substance addiction, which sometimes led her into dangerous situations. Rori was last seen alive on August 29th, when her friend and her friend's mother took her to the hospital after a mental breakdown. Surveillance footage showed her entering the emergency room and waiting area, but she left alone after about 15 minutes without seeing a doctor. It was the last time she was seen alive. On December 29, 2017, two plumbers working in an apartment building in downtown Oshawa discovered a flesh-like substance clogging the pipes. Suspicious, they called the police, who arrived and found 2 shopping bags containing the flesh-like substance. The police then visited the basement apartment, where they encountered 45-year-old Adam Strong. When asked about the substance, Adam's response was shocking. Adam Strong, a man with a troubling background, sometimes worked as a gas station attendant and a security guard. His social media was filled with disturbing posts about his twisted fantasies and pictures of blades and handcuffs. Inside his apartment, police found a large freezer containing a human head and other remains identified as Rori's. Blood was all over the bedroom walls and ceiling, and Adam's bodily fluids were found on Rori's body, indicating he had violated her before she died. Rori had multiple injuries, including 2 skull fractures caused by a hammer, but it was unclear if these injuries were inflicted before or after her death. Further investigation revealed that Adam had killed before and gotten away with it. DNA evidence from a hunting knife linked Adam to another victim, Candace Fitzpatrick, who had been missing for nearly 10 years. Like Rori, Candace struggled with addiction and lived on the streets. She vanished in 2008, and her family has been searching for her ever since. Despite the evidence, Adam denied killing Rori and Candace, claiming he only disposed of their bodies. He showed no remorse and even boasted about flushing Rori's body down the toilet. Adam was charged with 2 counts of first-degree murder. During his trial, the prosecution argued that Adam preyed on vulnerable teens struggling with addiction. Adam tried to defend himself by claiming the teens died of overdoses, but the judge did not believe him. In March 2021, Adam was found guilty of Rori's murder and sentenced to life in prison without parole for 25 years. He was also sentenced to 18 years for manslaughter in Candice's death. In November 2021, Candice's remains were finally found after Adam led the police to the location. Justice Joseph DeLuca addressed Adam saying, "You are a dangerous predator who will never be seen in public again." This horrifying case brought some closure to the families of Rori Hache and Candice Fitzpatrick, but the loss of their loved ones remains a painful reality. Please let us know what you think in the comments below. If you have any suggestions for future videos, I would love to hear them. Thank you.